Another beautiful morning at Portoroz, and we're flying the ports north of Portoroz mission from Slovenia too. Give a wave to the guys in the terminal. Ready to take off. All pre-flight checks are done. Let's throttle up. 60%, 70, 80, release brakes. Get ready to correct for wind. It's pretty good today, bit of right rudder. Coming up to full throttle. And 90 knots rotate. 10 degrees back to 5. That's 6 degrees what I want. That's pretty good. Gear up, positive rate of climb. Flaps up at 140. Whew, and it's all good. I'll turn away from the high ground, I think. Go through 180 knots.
MiGMan 007, continue for south departure.
Copy that. Copy that.
MiGMan 007, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Copy that.
Tower MiGMan 007, frequency change.
Funny about that voice. And just looks stunning. Portoroz Airport. Righto, let's get trimmed for level flight here. And we'll climb to about 1,000 feet. Now I've mistakenly, when I was designing these missions, named waypoint 1 as Portoroz. It's actually Piran. Portoroz, I believe, is in there, quite near the airport. This is Piran, waypoint 1. I will rectify that in a future update, but it's not really a deal breaker. So basically flying north to the coast here, then following the Gulf of Trieste all the way around to the north, going straight back down to the south. And that indeed is the beautiful town of Piran. We're at 1,000 feet. Looks glorious. Fantastic. Right, heading on to waypoint 2. About 3.4 miles away. They're all pretty close, these waypoints. And this is, let me look at my notes. Capodistria, of course, the port town of Capodistria. It's just down here on the right. Let's go to the wingtip camp. There we go. I use that as a waypoint in a few missions actually. And the next stop is the port of Trieste, which we can see ahead of us. So there we go, Capodistria. Port of Trieste coming up, so that was waypoint 2. Sitting on about 280 knots. Look at the road tunnel on the right there, going into the hillside. That's awesome. Stunning. And here's the port of Trieste, really big port with about 1, 2, 3 harbours there, 4 I guess. Fantastic. Now just get the blue stuff on the left. And the next stop is going to Miramare Castle. Right, we're getting ahead of myself. I think I am. 1, 2, 3. That was Capodistria. We just went past. Okay, I'll get it right soon enough. Next is Port of Trieste. Okay. And it's a massive harbour with all these breakwaters. Quite distinctive. Quite a still day actually. What's the wind? 7 knots, 6 knots. Yeah, got ahead of myself there, and now I follow the coast up to beautiful Miramare Castle. which is dead ahead on a bit of a headland there. It's just left of centre. Let's get down low as we pass that. (10:18 a.m. beautiful morning on the Gulf of Trieste. Now coming down to 500, 400 feet, slowing up to 240 knots. Beautiful reflections there. And here's Miramare Castle. Beautiful. Let's get a shot out the back. Lovely. Okay, now let's push it up a bit. And we're heading now for the port of Montfaucon. Something to do with the Falcon. Mount of the Falcon, or perhaps Falcon Hill. And that's in Italy. As was the port. You'll understand the castle, but very near to Slovenia. Right, let's jump back in the pit. Down to about 100 feet here. Bit of daredevil stuff. Right, let's climb down. We'll get a good view of the next waypoint. There it is, the rather angular lines of the port entrance with two breakwaters coming out. There's a lot of complex interface with the sea here. The next stop is the entrance to a rather large lagoon starting with G. I forgot the name. If you look at my notes after I get the trim sorted here. Looking at notes. Well, Grado Lagoon, yep. So this is the port of Montfaucon. Rather impressive. Very flat here. And a few miles along. It's about, how many miles? 8 miles, okay. Several miles along. You can see some high-rise buildings in the distance. That's where the entrance is. I've also chosen that spot because there's an enormous bridge heading to the north at that point. So it's a rather good landmark. Okay, let's climb a bit now and see if we can see the bridge. Yep, you can see it coming across to the left and intersecting with the entrance to Grano Lagoon. About 3 miles out, 2.9, close, good guess. And then we head slightly, well, pretty much south-southeast back to Portoroz. There it is. Must come back here in the helicopter. Explore all this wonderful stuff. Fantastic. Righto. Let's go past the ship. Can't pass up that opportunity. Smoke coming from the funnel. Beautiful. That's awesome. Fantastic. Righto, we're 13 miles out from Portoroz. We'll leave those other ships alone and expedite our return. So it's about a 15-minute flight in a fast jet. Very picturesque. And it'll be a nice 40-minute flight in light aircraft, or we can choose just to go to any one of the waypoints. Castle, Port of Trieste, Capodistria. Choice is yours. Give these guys a wave. Lots of green containers there. Awesome. Right, back on track. And we're 9 miles out. Let's give them a call. Channel 2. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower MiGMan 0078 miles northwest, 300 feet to land.
MiGMan 007 Tower. Altimeter tree 0.21 wind 106 at 4. Fly straight in runway 15.
Copy that.
Fly straight in runway 15 MiGMan 007.
There's the beautiful town of Paran again on the left.
MiGMan 007 wind 106 at 4. Clear to land runway 15.
Go straight in. Copy that. And throttle back. Gear down. Nice. Flaps 1.
MiGMan 007, did you copy?
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. There we go.
Clear to land runway 15 MiGMan 007.
Now, I can't see the runway, but according to my map, we are lined up nicely. I love the compass in this, by the way. It's a bit dark, but what a great piece of 3D modelling all that is. Fantastic. The Sabo really have got the 5-star touch with these aircraft. Okay, runway in sight. Flaps full. Just try to get lined up nicely. Looking alright actually. Throttle back. Touchdown. Speed brake out. Toe brakes on. And we're all good.
MiGMan 007, turn next taxiway.
Excellent. There we go, another beautiful day on the Gulf of Trieste.